Hey y'all, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, this is not normal. I usually don't sound like a frog. If you have been here before, I'm glad you're back, and I'm sorry for the absence. Obviously, I've been sick. This is an interesting little read that I did during the full moon eclipse in Scorpio. I channeled for over 13 straight hours, did all 12 signs, very super long readings. I got into some weird Sabian symbol stuff and some spells for you guys and all kinds of craziness. 13 decks of cards. It was nuts, all right? And the readings were super long, and like they did not get a lot of views because YouTube does not like to plug long videos. They're on to shorts now. So I just wanted to make sure that you got these very special messages. I had done a, full general energy check with the Slavic Cross. I did full Hoodoo Tarot warning messages. I did you versus them love connection. I did oracle pulls, something else, I don't remember, but there's lots. All right, so I'm going to be reposting these into shorter, more manageable videos to make sure that you guys got all your messages. I worked really hard to curate these 13 decks. Please check out the original reading because I feel like for continuity purposes, it works better when you watch it all together because I reference back and forth to things during the reading that happened prior, and also make sure that you check out the extended where I read to you from all of these lovely, beautiful books that we used for your read. Oh my gosh, I'm such a nerd. And give you all the oracle messages and special meanings and things like that, okay? If you guys would like to support my channel or book a personal reading, donate, whatever, I would greatly appreciate it right now as I am not doing well. All that info is in the description box below. All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy your reading. Here you go. Here is your Slavic Cross general energy check-in. Let's do your general energy check-in with the Santa Muerte Tarot, clarified by the Ostara Tarot. What do we need to see for Aries today? Show me their general energy, please. What does Aries need to see right now? I wanted 13 shuffles, and I keep losing track of my counts. That was 4. Y'all's cards are not coming together easy today. 5, 6. What does Aries need to see? 7. 8. 9. Show me Aries general energy, please. 10. Those endings we're struggling with. Also, I struggled on the 4, which is like holding on too tight to stuff. Sitting in that 4 of Swords energy, pondering, waiting too long. Last one, Aries. Show me Aries general energy. All right, let's go. Center of everything, King of Swords. Clarity. Crossing you, the Strength card. Having a hard time doing the, tough thing. Not having the strength to be mean. Not having the strength to disconnect. Not having the strength to go to war. To plan your strategy. To enact your strategy. To carry out your plan. Either that or you're being way too forceful, because this reads both ways. The King of Swords is the least emotional king. He's the most cold. He's the most ruthless. The Strength card is crossing you. That could be, negative fire energy, being overly burdensome, being, this is like tyrannical energy, if you read it in the negative. And that is crossing, so I have to look at that. Recent past, 2 of Cups in the reverse. Maybe that's why. Cold, all right? Because we got hurt last time. We got rejected. The King of Swords wants a foolproof plan before he does anything. And that's in the center of your reading. You want the facts, all the facts. You're not going to do anything until you have the facts. You're resisting, all right? I feel like with that Strength card, going down a new path or, venturing out because you were so hurt in the past with the 2 of Cups that it's like, I'm not going to do that. I'd rather hold myself back than go after what I want. That's counterintuitive to your nature. You're a fire sign. You're supposed to act on instinct. That's your strength. You got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse on your mind because you don't feel secure. You know, you don't understand if this is going to be committed to you. You don't know if you want to commit to this. You don't feel stable right now. You don't feel financially. You're having struggles, some of you. A lot of you guys are looking for a plan out of that, but it's like strength, everything is fighting against you. You can't stabilize whatever this is. But I do feel like you're in a motivated energy to stabilize it. Now you got the 2 of Pentacles flanking this 2 of Cups. Look at these cards. They're almost identical. Both in the reverse, though. For those of you who are having money problems, be very careful, okay? If you don't get into this King of Swords energy and force yourself with strength here to come up with a plan, it's going to get worse. You're losing options. You're losing coins with the 2 in reverse. There's like things being taken away or eliminated, or, you know, for some of you, it is a lessening of a burden. I feel like it's options being removed. You understand that you're not in a position to be like giving to anything else at this current time. You're not strong enough to do that. You're not feeling like you have your own footing. So I feel like there are things that you're either cutting off here with the King of Swords. I feel like this is you realizing that certain energies don't serve you because they've hurt you in the past, or because it takes too much effort to work with them. King of Wands in the reverse, though, is in your subconscious. That's not good. The reason you're having a hard time with this, or you're feeling like not so sure about your decisions to cut off all these energies, is because at the bottom of everything, you don't want to admit how you still want them even though they're toxic. You're also not real motivated to start getting into this energy about having, I mean, Aries are at their core are fun. They're fun. They, you know, they don't like the drama, but damn, they will get into that drama. They will be awful. Ugh. Petty little children, all right? That's kind of the subconscious energy. You're not trying to acknowledge that bad fire energy, which is good, but it's still there. This urge for revenge, or this urge to, you know, act real callous or childish or selfish. You understand that that leads to instability, but there's a lot of you, there's this like instability feeling, so I feel like you're in kind of a panic mode. So that's why you don't want to think about that King of Wands in reverse, like making hasty decisions or decisions that will end badly. But you're kind of getting triggered. You don't want to be in that position again about feeling hurt, rejected, you know, down on your luck, like having no options, like not being chosen. You don't want that to happen again. But I feel like it's not like I'm feeling a very calculated energy with the King of Swords in the middle of everything. I feel like you don't like how you're feeling, so you're trying to manipulate circumstances. Either that, or you're just not doing anything, knowing in your heart that you need to. All right, Knight of Swords is in your control. Swallow that harsh truth. These are 2 cards, one in the center now and one in your control, about needing to have a clear strategy and put it into motion. Not just have it and think about it, but actually enact it. The Knight moves. The King moves. They do things outwardly in the world. They're not internalized energies, all right? Like pages and queens are. This is a need for you to actually do it, all right? Like, do what you say. Say what you mean, you know, do what you say what you mean. Walk it like you talk it. Like, actually do something. You have to eliminate these energies. They're not going to eliminate themselves. I have to tell you that. 8 of Swords. You guys have too much air showing up in your reading for a fire sign. What's at the bottom of your deck? The 5 of Swords in the reverse. Self-sabotage. There's a lot of negative energy around you. There's a lot of fast-moving energy, uncomfortable sword energy. Lots of epiphanies, you know, that you're seeing about other people. The bottom of your energy is that 5 of Swords. What your guides want you to know the most is, are you going to sit there and get into that energy with them in the 5 of Swords and be pissed off about whatever this is that's making you feel uncomfortable, and engage with that, like the 5 of Swords, so you can just make it stop hurting temporarily? Or are you going to leave this battle and not even bother to, you know, do that? You need to make a clear decision what to do here. The Five of Swords, nobody wins. You feel like you win in the moment, and yeah, you might win that little skirmish, but like the war, you lose. You don't want to lose this war. I feel like you know that. That's why you're showing up as this King of Swords in the middle of everything. The King of Swords does not lose a battle. He doesn't. He's the ultimate strategist. You're trying to be that. That role doesn't suit you, because Aries are more prone to Fool energy, which is spontaneous. They're fire. Your hopes and your fear is the world. Bringing the end to something, being the Grim Reaper. You want it. You want things to be over. You want new things to begin, but at the same time, you're terrified of that. You guys want control over this situation. There's too much wishy-washy energy here for you to have control. And with the Eight of Swords in your... You got the Eight of Swords in your outside energy here. This is somebody trying to use mental gymnastics to try to keep you in place. It's also somebody who refuses to move and be cooperative. They're creating drama. They're creating a mental prison. They're creating circumstances that don't really exist. A lot of things are working against you to, you know, try to cloud your judgment here. Now you got the Queen of Swords in the reverse for your final outcome. More swords. Half your reading is swords. You're doubting yourself, all right? You are. So I feel like this is why things get more confusing, or why you still don't feel like you're, you know, on the right path here. You don't want to move until you're sure, all right? But like, I don't know that you're going to ever get the kind of clarity that you want to make you feel safe to progress to whatever this next phase is in your life. All right, let's clarify these, Aries. Clarify these for Aries, please. I've never seen such an overly cautious energy for a fire sign. This is crazy. Alright, why is the King of Swords here? The Chariot. I say strategy. This Chariot specifically, this is why I read art. Look, it's a chess game. You understand that slow and steady wins the race here. You understand that this is a game of chess, not checkers. You don't want to take the quick way out like a fire sign would. I feel like that's burnt you in the past. You want to do the thing that's going to protect you. The Chariot is about protection. It's what protects the gladiator in battle. It's double armor for the crab. It's double protection, all right? You're being overly protective of yourself almost, to the point where you're losing sight of the fact that you're a fire sign. It's almost like how a water sign, when they ignore their intuition, this is you ignoring your instinct. It's over-strategizing to some extent, being overly cautious. But this King of Swords, this plan that needs to be put into action, this, you know, battle plan, it needs to go now. The Chariot is fast energy. They want this plan put into motion right now. Right now. What's the deal? Where's this Chariot going? We will protect you, because the Chariot's a very spiritual card. That's your guides protecting you. That's what the Chariot is. They will protect you, but you have to tell them which way to go. You have to steer the Chariot. You can't just stand there and stare at it. You actually have to get in, pick up the reins, and direct it somewhere. And they will guide you and protect you to your destination and get you there safely. Okay? You haven't picked a direction yet. Crossing you, Nine of Pentacles. With strength. The strength to stand on your own 2 feet. The strength to be, you know, financially stable. To not be codependent on other people. To not allow attachments to weigh you down and prevent you from being strong and doing what needs to be done. The 9 and the 10 are now in like negative positionings for you of Pentacles, which is like, you know, if you can't be solid on your own, you can't be solid with somebody else. This is also you telling yourself you can't survive without another person, and I feel like that's BS. More Four of Swords. Clarifying that Two of Cups. That heartbreak, that pain, that disappointment, that rejection. Needing to detach from that, but not being able to do that. Marinating on it, fixating on it. Also, a lot of you are only thinking about like how it affected you and like not your role in it. In this one, all right, the bunny is like staring straight at the Ace of Swords, but refuses to open its eyes. It's not looking at the Three Swords either, the pain. It's like turning a blind eye to what this did, or the, you know, how toxic this was, or how much it hurt, not wanting to process that. Pain needs to be felt. You can't run away from it. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Swords in the reverse. You're unsure. You feel like you're misinformed. You feel like you're lacking facts. You feel like somebody's trying to get one over on you, or that things are being concealed. It's a really untrustworthy energy here. That's why you don't feel secure. Also, a lot of you guys are having a hard time confessing, or, you know, telling the truth, or admitting that you need help, or that you're having a struggle right now. Like, you don't want to talk about that with anybody. You want to keep that very guarded. You're not willing to speak about your insecurities right now, especially if they're financial, especially. You're also having a really hard time understanding why you don't feel safe, or why you don't feel stable, or why things keep, you know, detaching, or why you can't make it to that final step with the 10. You're like at a loss. You like don't understand. Two of Pentacles in reverse is the Hangman in reverse. If you don't see it for what it is, all right, and, you know, start removing it, then Spirit's going to make you see it that way. They're going to start taking things from you, or making things more, you know, unmanageable, until you really take a hard look and realize, I'm doing this to myself. This needs to go. These are the ones that need to stay. This is the path that I go on. This is the one that I avoid. You're going to be turned upside down and made to look at it if you don't address it. King of Swords has a hard time seeing things from other people's perspective sometimes, because he always does think that his way is the best way, and it usually is. Sometimes it's not. Maybe it's time to look at somebody else's perspective here before that energy gets eliminated. High Priestess is here with the King of Wands in reverse. Your intuition is hurt, all right? This is bad Aries energy, and you know it's there. I do like that you're trying your best, all right, to stuff it back into the subconscious so that it doesn't sabotage you on a daily basis, like it would if it was in your conscience up here. You're coming from this abandonment mindset, though, in your conscious, which is not great either. You don't want to like think about or focus on the fact that internally the thing you want the most is to like go seek revenge, or to just completely sabotage something for someone, or withdraw your effort completely and just ghost whatever energy this is. This is also some kind of a secret that you don't want to get out, that you're keeping, but you're like dying to tell it, or you're dying to figure it out, or go find out what it is. I don't know why I got that. That was a weird channel. Knight of Swords, why are you here? The Four of Cups in the reverse. The reason why you're so fixated on like strategy and plotting and planning here is because you don't want to be looked over again. Four of Cups is about, you know, ignoring a spiritual blessing, ignoring a love offer, ignoring emotions and feelings. It's like snubbing your nose at whatever this is. You don't want to feel that snub. You're also turning your nose up on, you know, at anything that doesn't give you clear signals here. I was going to tell you guys, sorry, Aries. Whew. A lot of you guys have a pattern of pursuing something that you know will reject you. I don't know what this is. I feel like that's part of that self-sabotage. It's like King of Wands in reverse wants what he can't have. That's in your subconscious, and your intuition tells you, I feel like I want what I can't have. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm desiring. A lot of you guys make a clear plan to go after things that are unachievable, or like toxic or bad for you. That's something you're going to need to fix. Yeah, Ten of Wands is on the bottom. Eight of Swords, why are you here? Because of the Five of Cups. There's this energy attached to another person or entity or situation that is not yours, but it's not a great one, all right? This is somebody trapped in a mental prison of victimhood, of constantly being disappointed either by you, or them disappointing you, or you disappointing them. Somebody feels like somebody's a snake, like they, you know, didn't hold up their end of the bargain. They can't get that out of their head. Somebody has a really bad taste in their mouth about you, and I feel like this energy bothers you. I don't know if this is from the person in the past, or if this is something that you know in your subconscious that you did turn into the King of Wands in reverse here. If you did, you know, act badly or poorly or selfishly or childishly, and you know it, and you're trying to act like you didn't, or you're trying to just, you know, skate over that and not go make amends, that's going to bite you in the butt, all right? Because this energy, the way they tell it over here is like, I can't believe you let me down, and I'm never going to get over that. I'm never going to see it any other way, as this is complete betrayal, the Five of Cups here. Complete loss, regrets. There's also somebody deeply regretting something they've done to you. Probably whoever did this Two of Cups in reverse. Your hopes and your fears, the Sun in the reverse, the World and the Sun. I don't read them reverse because it's a hope and a fear. So the World and the Sun get read both ways. What you want is an end to the suffering and a, you know, a new dawn, a new day, something beautiful, something happy. That's scary though, because it is new, and because it does require, you know, changing old ways and entering into new ways. The scariest things, you know, are the hardest to do. And finding your happiness, like Sun energy happiness, that's hard. But it's showing up for you, so it's not a, you know, it is a possibility. But you have to make conscious decisions not to, you know, be attracted to things that you know you can't have or that are toxic. I feel like there's a big pattern with that. I feel like a lot of you guys fill emotional voids with things that are not great for you, either people or things or whatever this is. Why is this Queen of Swords in reverse here? Two of Swords. Indecision, indecision, indecision. It's like right back to square one. What is this? Ten of Wands in reverse. It's too hard to make this choice. It's too hard to, you know, get your victory. It's too hard, you know, to take what it, you know, do what it takes to protect yourself here. I don't know why you guys are having such a hard time with, you know, movement or choosing a direction. I see a lot of insecurities. Oh, I can't stop yelling during your reading. What is going on, Aries? Because there's no fire in a fire reading. What is this? A lot of you guys, you know, doubt your intelligence. A lot of you guys have a wound in the Chiron in Gemini that makes you feel like you're stupid when you're not, all right? Look up where Chiron is in your birth chart. I feel like that's really important for you, okay? This is a weird flex. So much sword energy, not your energy. Get out of your head, Aries. You're doers, not thinkers. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys would like to book your own personal reading or donate to the channel, or check out this original read in its entirety with my masterful 13 deck channeled crazy eclipse read, please do that. All those links are in the description box below. Love you guys, and I promise to get my voice back to better and on the mend. Catch you next time. Bye.